Hey guys, what's up? It's Ashlyn here. So we're going to talk about our March TBR. So to start, we're going to do the library books, and then we're going to do our pick 2, and we're going to do a pick 1 or 2 for the wrapped as well. So let's get started. First and foremost, I've got the graphic novel Buffy the Vampire Slayer, High School is Hell, Deluxe Edition. It's very not loved, but I got that. So I don't know how long it'll take me to get through this. I could probably blow through it in a couple days, but I saw it and I liked it, so I got it. For those of you that don't know, I did find out I have diabetes, so I did pick up a diabetes book. I picked up Highs and Lows of Type 1 Diabetes, The Ultimate Guide for Teens and Young Adults by McAllister. So it looks like this. So hopefully this gives me some insight to my diabetes. It says medically reviewed and endorsed by the Yale Medicine Pediatric Diabetes Team. Then I found a Penelope Douglas that I haven't heard of. It's the Fallaway series, book 1. This is Bully. My name is Tate. He doesn't call me that though. He would never refer to me by a friendly nickname. No, he'll barely even speak to me, but he still won't leave me alone. We were best friends once, then he turned on me and made it his mission to ruin my life. I was humiliated, shut out, and gossiped about all through high school. His pranks and rumors got worse as time went on, and I made myself sick trying to stay out of his way. I even went away for a year just to avoid him. But I'm done hiding from him now, and I'm not going to let him ruin another year. Jared might not have changed, but I have. It's time to fight back. So the line between hate and love has never been finer. It sounded interesting, and it's a Penelope Douglas. We love Penelope Douglas. I grabbed another graphic novel. Yeah, and this is Loveless Story and art by Yun Kouga. No idea. And it's volume 1 and volume 2. Just looked really interesting to me, so it says Asuka Aogai, I might be butchering that, is alone in the world, never fitting in at school, and alienated from his own past by a fragmented memory. When his beloved older brother is brutally murdered, Rasuka is heartbroken but determined to find answers. His only lead is Subi, a mysterious, handsome college student who offers him an intimate link to his brother's other life, a dark and vibrant world of spell battles and secret names. Subi leads Rasuka through a maze of new experiences, from battles wrought in wordplay to making friends at school. But is he any less alone with the secret of Subi than by himself? 50 pages of never-before-seen bonus comics as well. So, I'm not sure. I thought it was a female on the cover. I might be wrong. I might be right. I'm not 100% sure. Then I got Darkly by Marisha Pessl. And this is actually on my TBR, my ever-growing TBR. And this one is What Would You Kill For? Arcadia Gannon has long been obsessed with Louisiana Veda, the game designer whose creations and company Darkly have gained a cult-like following. Daya is shocked when she's chosen for a highly coveted internship, along with 6 other teenagers from around the world. Why her? Daya has never won anything in her life. Darkly, once a game-making empire renowned for its ingenious and utterly terrifying toys and games, now lies dormant after Vita's mysterious death. The remaining games are priced like rare works of art, with some fetching millions of dollars at auction. As Daya and her fellow interns delve into the heart of Darkly, they discover hidden symbols, buried clues, and a web of intrigue. But who are these teens, and what secrets do they keep? Why were any of them really chosen? The answers lie within the labyrinth of Darkly, a chilling and addictive read by Marisha Pessl. This summer will be the most twisted Darkly game of all. So it's got maps and stuff in it. It's got really pretty chapter heads. So it seems like it's going to be like a kind of like a 39 Clues meets, I don't know. Let's see, it's got like maps and things. So there's that. Then I picked this back up. It's called The Striker by Anna Huang. This is Gods of the something series, book 1. Gods of the series, book 1. So we had this before. I'm not going to go ahead and go back through what it was about. I mean, this just looks like it's going to be a little streamer. So yeah. Not the only picture header we have. There is a playlist as well, which I always love when a book comes with a playlist. I also love when they come with like a mile-long trigger warnings. Like this one has a contents note. Contains explicit sexual content, profanity, and topics that may be sensitive to some readers. For a detailed list, scan the code below. There's an author's note, and then it goes into the chapter. And it's Asher and... oh man. Scarlet. It's between Asher and Scarlet, which is like home and guest. So this is Asher, and then the dress is Scarlet. It's supposed to be really interesting, to say the least. I picked this up on a whim. It just looked really interesting. It's got like a chemo punch card, a hairbrush with a bunch of hair in it, a cancer playlist part 1, hell pills. It's called Lady Sunflower by Sierra Shuck-Sparer. It's stories, songs, and poems from the desk of Kill Gertrude. Not 100% sure what that is, but it's got illustrations, and it's set up like an Amanda Lovelace, so I picked it up. Next we have another one that's on my list. This is Neal Shusterman's All Better Now. They will seek to silence us, and when they can't, they will seek to control us, and when they can't, they will seek to destroy us. We must not let that happen. Not 100% sure what this is about. Survive a deadly virus and find total happiness. Is it worth the risk? Is it worth the cure? The Crown Royal virus kills 1 out of every 25 people who contract it. But those who survive experience a long-term effect no one has ever seen before. Utter contentment. Stress, depression, greed, all negative feelings are gone. More and more people begin to revel in the mass unburdening, but not everyone. People in power know that without anger or jealousy as motivators, productivity surely will grind to a halt and the world will be thrown into chaos. The race to find a vaccine begins while a growing movement of recoveries plans ways to spread the virus as fast as it can. Both sides claim they're saving the world. 3 teens from very different backgrounds who've had their lives upended in very different ways find themselves at the center of a power play that could change humanity forever. So, it sounds, it's in parts, but it sounds interesting, but then again it doesn't sound interesting. I don't know. It's another one that was on my TBR, my 1,000-something book TBR. This one was on there too. This is Megan Collins' Cross My Heart. She has his wife's heart. The one she wants is his. No idea. She has his heart, his wife's heart. The one she wants is his. Rosie Loughlin wants nothing more than to find the one. A year after she was dumped in her wedding dress, Rosie is working at her parents' bridal salon, anxious for a happy ending that can't come soon enough. As a recipient of a life-saving heart transplant, she knows her health is precious and precarious. She suspects her heart donor is Daphne Thorne, the wife of local celebrity author Morgan Thorne, who she begins messaging via an anonymous service called Donor Connect, ostensibly to learn more about Daphne. But Rosie has a secret. She's convinced that now that she has his wife's heart, she and Morgan are meant to be together. As Rosie and Morgan correspond, the pretense of avoiding personal details soon disappears, even if Rosie's keeping some cards close to her chest. But as she digs deeper into Morgan's previous marriage, she discovers disturbing rumors about the man she's falling for. Could Morgan have had something to do with his late wife's death? And can Rosie's heart sustain another break, or is she next? So, it sounded interesting. It was purple and pink, so I do have a couple movies here, which we'll get to after we get this big old hunker that I'm very scared of out of the way. Look at this. This thing is 600 and something pages. Hold on. I will tell you exactly what it is. "26 chapters, plus an epilogue, plus notes, acknowledgments. "670-something pages. This is Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. I have been eyeballing this for so long. It's the Dark Artifices series, book 1. This is... I can't remember if this is before or after. I believe this is before the Throne of or the City of Bones. Or before the Mortal Instruments. And before the Infernal Devices. I'm not 100% sure. I just know that this is fantasy, and I'm not a big fantasy person. It's been on my list for a long time, though. It says, in a kingdom by the sea, in a secret world where half-angel warriors are sworn to fight demons, parabatai is a sacred word. A parabatai is your partner in battle. A parabatai is your best friend. Parabatai can be everything to each other, but they can never fall in love. McAllister is a warrior, a shadow hunter, and the best in her generation. She lives for battle, shoulder to shoulder with her parabatai. Julian Blackthorn. She patrols the streets of Los Angeles, where vampires party on the Sunset Strip, and fairies, the most powerful supernatural creatures, teeter on the edge of open war with shadow hunters. When the bodies of humans and fairies turn up murdered in the same way Emma's parents were when she was a child, an uneasy alliance is formed. This is Emma's chance for revenge, and Julian's chance to get back his brother Mark, who is being held prisoner by the fairy courts. All Emma, Mark, and Julian have to do is solve the murders within 2 weeks and before the murderer targets them. Their search takes Emma from sea caves full of sorcery to a dark lottery where death is dispensed, and each clue she unravels uncovers more secrets. What has Julian been hiding from her all these years? Why does Shadowhunter law forbid parabatai to fall in love? Who really killed her parents, and can she bear to know the truth? The darkly magical world of Shadowhunters has captured the imaginations of millions of readers across the globe. Join the adventure in Lady Midnight, the long-awaited first volume of a new trilogy from Cassandra Clare. Lady Midnight. Yeah, lying if I said I was looking... I would be lying if I said I was looking forward to it. I'm definitely not looking forward to it at all. Okay, and then the movies I got Saturday Night, which is rated R. No idea what this is about. It just looked really interesting. And then The Fall Guy with Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling. So, there's that. Now let's pull up our number generator. And let's pick some books. So I'll do 1 through 60. And we will generate 8. Okay, so we have Sheila M. Averbuch's Friend Me, Online Friend, a Real Life Nightmare. It says, Rosen hasn't made a single friend since moving from Ireland to Massachusetts. In fact, she's falling apart under constant abuse from a school bully, Zara, who torments Rosen in person and on social media. Rosen feels utterly alone until she meets Haley online. Finally, there's someone who gets her. Haley is smart, strong, and shares anti-mean girl memes that make Rosen laugh. Together, they are able to imagine what life could look like without Zara. Then Zara has a painful accident. Police investigate, and Rosen panics. Could the jokes about Zara that she and Haley shared look incriminating? Rosen wants Haley to delete her copies of their messages, but when she tries to meet Haley in person, she can't find her anywhere. What's going on? Her best friend would never have lied to her, right? Or is Haley not who she says she is? With nonstop twists and turns, this is a thriller about cyberbullying, revenge, and social media that you won't be able to put down. So this is just like a little short book. Looks like about 20 chapters, 256 pages. Super, super easy. So there is that. Let's do another generate, I guess. Why not? We have so many books to read, so a whole month to do it. Ready? 32. I will be right back. Alright, 32 is Broken Flowers and Other Stairways to Heaven by Robert M. Drake. This one is absolutely gorgeous. It says stay beautiful on the other side. Again, another one of those Amanda Lovelace style lyrical books, which we love. Which reminds me, I actually want to pull Impulse down from Ellen Hopkins as well to read. Just feels like the right thing to do to get that out of the way as well. So, okay, let's do a wrapped book now. There's really not much to say about this. It doesn't say much of anything. I don't think it does, at least. She will always be a reflection of all the people she wants to love. So figuring out what this life is worth, and I need you to be with me to hold my hand because everything else is too heavy to hold. And then all these right here. It's raining again on my side, and I can't help but wonder if you're safe and sound. I'm sorry for all the storms I left behind. I feel too much, I love too much, and I always give people the best of me, even when I know they don't deserve it at all. Of all the storms I've watched fly by, you've been the only one I've chased. So I'm not sure what this is. And it starts and go on. So, yeah. Another quick, easy book. Alright, let's generate. There's definitely not 60 up there, so we'll just keep going over. So, let's generate. Whoops. 25. One sec. Alright, so this is number 25. Pretty cheetah. This is really great. I've been eyeballing the crap out of this book. This is a Love Hypothesis by Allie Hazelwood. I completely forgot I had this book. It says, when a fake relationship between scientists meets the irresistible force of attraction, it throws one woman's carefully calculated theories on love into chaos. That's all I'm going to read about it. This is a STEM, so that's really exciting that we got that. Alright, let's do one more. Not very many from my shelves this month because I went to the library, so 5. Alright, this is number 5. See what we got. Give you something good. Okay. It needs to be read. If I don't like it, I don't have to continue, so it's always a good thing. Okay, so I grabbed Glennon Doyle's Untamed. This is how you find yourself. There is a voice of longing inside each of us. We strive so mightily to be good partners, daughters, mothers, employees, and friends. We hope all this striving will make us feel alive. Instead, it leaves us feeling weary, stuck, overwhelmed, and underwhelmed. We look at our lives and wonder, wasn't it all supposed to be more beautiful than this? We could quickly silence that question, telling ourselves to be grateful, hiding our discontent even from ourselves. For many years, Glennon Doyle denied her own discontent. Then, while speaking at a conference, she looked at a woman across the room and fell instantly in love. 3 words flooded her mind. There she is. At first, Glennon assumed these words came to her from on high, but she soon realized they had come to her from within. This was her own voice, the one she had buried beneath decades of numbing addictions. Cultural conditioning and institutional allegiances. This was the voice of the girl she had been before the world told her to be. Glennon decided to quit abandoning herself and to instead abandon the world's expectations of her. She quit being good so she could be free. She quit pleasing and started living. Soulful and uproarious, forceful and tender, Untamed is both an intimate memoir and a galvanizing wake-up call. It is the story of how one woman learned that a responsible mother is not one who slowly dies for her children, but one who shows them how to fully live. It is a story of navigating divorce, forming a new blended family, and discovering that the brokenness or wholeness of a family depends not on its structure, but on each member's ability to bring her full self to the table. And it is a story of how each one of us can begin to trust ourselves enough to set boundaries, make peace with our bodies, honor our anger and heartbreak, and unleash our truest, wildest instincts so that we become women who can finally look at ourselves and say, there she is. Untamed shows us how to be brave. As Glennon insists, the braver we are, the luckier we get. Interesting. So, there you have it. We got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, I don't like that. We have 13 physical books. How about we add... Is this the first one? I don't like the 13, so I'm debating if I want to read one of these. Cassie West or Matched. This one's about a road trip. Does this have short chapters? Hold on. Okay, I guess we'll just do this one. We'll do Matched. We have enough little romancy ones. So we'll go ahead and do Matched by Condie. I'm not sure if this is the first one or not. It says, Cassia has always trusted the society's choices, and when her best friend appears on the matching screen, Cassia is certain he is the one, until she sees another face flash for an instant before the screen fades to black. Now she is faced with impossible choices between Xander and Kai, between the only life she's known and a path no one dares follow, between perfection and passion. Society matched them, but love set them free. In the society, officials decide who you love, where you work, when you die. Thanks for sharing, Madison, and I enjoyed the book. I don't know who that is, but it's in the book, so that's kind of cute. Alright, yeah. Guess we're gonna read Matched. I'm sure it's the first one. The next one's crossed, so, yeah. Okay, so yeah. 14 books, not including the ones I'm reading on my Kindle app and everything else. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Happy March!